Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lokee Yoga Studio. Today's class is going to be focused on anger and moving that emotion through the body and processing it in a healthy way. So find somewhere quiet to practice, grab something yummy to drink, and we'll go ahead and begin. We're going to start in a seated position. Legs can be crossed, or you can also extend your legs out in front. Close the eyes and begin to notice how your breath is moving around your body. Keep your focus on the breath. You can count with your inhales and exhales. You can visualize your breath as some sort of physical object, like a light. Just follow it around the body. Taking some time to slow down the mind and notice how you feel. Notice where you feel. And as the thoughts come and go, in and out, let them come and go. Don't attach yourself to anything that you're thinking. Just observe how you feel. Softening the shoulders. Slowing down each inhale and each exhale. Begin to wiggle out your fingers, blink the eyes open. Bring the hands out in front and we'll meet in a wide leg child's pose. Bringing the big toes together, knees apart. Relax the hips back to the heels. Soften down onto your mat. You can extend the arms out long, or you can also stack your fists and rest your forehead on the fists. Breathing into the back of the body. Letting the belly fall all the way through and feel your arms get heavy on the mat. Stay here or stretch the fingers out towards the front of your mat. Press your hips back even more for a deeper stretch. Keep the focus on your breath. Meet in tabletop. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Can bend the knees as much as you need. Keep the arms strong and straight. Breathing into the sides of the body. You can be still here or pedal out the feet if you need some movement. Maybe shake the head, yes and no. Inhale, bring the shoulders forward over the wrists. High push-up. To modify, lower the knees down. Lifting the belly button up towards the spine. And then exhale, lower down to the mat. Untuck the toes. Hands under the shoulders. Inhale, lift the heart, baby cobra. Ground down through the tops of the feet. Lifting the heart a little higher. I use my towel here to rest my left cheek on the mat. Bring the big toes together and the heels apart. Relax the arms by the sides. Soften the shoulders. You can close the eyes or steady the gaze. Bring the forehead back to the mat. Hands by the waistline. Inhale, lift the heart and the belly off the mat. Up dog. You can always stay in baby cobra here. Ground down through the tops of the feet. Lift the chest. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Adjust the feet and the hands as you need. Bring the hands shoulder width apart. Spread the fingers out wide. And the feet are hip width apart. Bend in the knees. Breathe into the hips. Coming forward into plank. You can always lower the knees to modify. Exhale, lower down, keeping the elbows close. Untuck the toes. Bring the arms open wide into a T. Reach through the fingertips. Exhale fully. And then as you inhale, lift off of the mat. Bringing the fingertips forehead level. You can also interlace the fingers behind you, pressing through the knuckles. Lifting the heart, take short sips of air into the belly. Gently release back down. Right cheek, face left. Bring the arms out. Palms face up. Big toes together, heels apart. Relax into your mat here. Feel the spine rise and fall. You can always use a blanket or a towel to rest your head on, like I did here. Bring the hands under the shoulders, and we'll meet back in a downward facing dog. Settling in. Gently lowering the knees down, untucking the toes. For dolphin, bring the elbows right underneath the shoulders, palms face down. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Similar motion to downward facing dog. Pressing through the forearms, bend the knees as much as you need here. Lift the heels off the mat if you need. Focus on your breath. Keeping the spine straight and the back of the neck long. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling, lowering down. Sitting back onto the heels. We'll bring the hands to the lap. Extend the legs out long if you need to here. We're going to take a couple deep breaths. Feeling the shoulders relax. Bringing the chin level to the mat. Coming forward, we'll sit back and extend the legs out long, tucking the toes, keeping a soft bend in the knees for a seated forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, fold forward. Hinge from your waist. Find any grip that you'd like. I have my hands on my feet here, but you can also bring your hands down to the mat, maybe resting on the shins. As you breathe in, feel the body expand. Feel the length that you create. As you breathe out, Soften down. Maybe relax the forehead down towards the shins and deepen into your posture. Couple more deep breaths here as you lengthen and soften onto your mat. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, lower down just halfway. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, lower down using your core. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. This time, lower all the way down. Take your time. Relaxing onto your mat. Wrap the arms around the shins, hugging the knees in close. Giving yourself a big hug. Taking deep breaths into the belly. Relax the grip, bring the hands to the knees and start to rock the hips side to side, back and forth. Massaging out the low back. Following your breath as you move. Bring the knees into the center. And then scoot towards the center of your mat. Staying reclined. We're going to come up into supported shoulder stand. Bring the arms out by the side, palms face down, and then extend both legs up. Tuck the toes. You can even wiggle them out a little bit here. Arms are strong on the mat. Press your palms down into the mat. As you inhale, lift the hips off the mat, supporting the hips with the hands. Pointing the toes up towards the ceiling, and you can adjust here, walking the elbows in a little closer to each other. Keep the neck long throughout. Make sure you can breathe. If you can, lift up a little higher. Stay there, or you can come into plow pose, Halasana, bringing the feet down over the head. You can stay supporting the hips, or you can bring the arms out. And to release, gently lower back down to the mat. Bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees fall open for Supta Badrasana. Bringing one hand to the heart and one hand to the belly. Close the eyes. Feeling the weight of the hands. Deepening each breath. Staying here, relaxing even more. Or you can come into Shavasana, bringing the right foot to the right corner, left foot to the left corner of the mat. Bring the arms out by the sides. Let the eyelids get heavy. Finding a slow, steady breath. Feeling the legs get heavy on the mat. Feel the shoulders melt into the mat, softening the muscles in the face. Stay here for as long as you'd like. Thank you so much for joining me. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.